nalipa tax na hata siwezi afford kupanda taxi. Kwa banki sina kakitu, siwezi afford hata shati. Maji nanywa ya kanjo yako ya chupa za mapambo. Nalipia mtoto wako elimu ya bure ya juu. Unanipa ya bure lakini ya utu. Oh no. So nitapata wapi majibu ya maswali? Mahindi lienda wapi? Pia shilingi ya shule za msingi. Paula mtume, mbona jela usimtume? Lazima abuniwe tume. Lazima abuniwe tume. Mapenzi ndizo hali mabasa tulificha kwa kabati. Kazi kwa vijana, pesa kwa wazee. Tulimangamanga mpaka za maded I say. Lazima abuniwe tume. Lazima abuniwe tume. Oh. Sheria. Oh. Sheria. Sheria. Fuata. Sheria. Sheria. Oh, oh. Sheria. Yeah, yeah. Fuata. Sheria. 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 Oh, oh. Fuata. Sheria. Sheria. Pia wewe mwananchi, tabia zako ziko chini. Unapenda kulipa hongo na kutumia njia za uongo. Una mipango na hata watoto wa kando. Haujui hata majina yao. Kura yako uliuza maini figo, ukakulia hadi dini. Kisha wasema tukuthamini, na wewe hapo hauaminiki. Na wewe hapo haupangiki.
Wapi kidero when you need to slap somebody? Complain ufisadi, kwani ulidhani t-shirt 50 bob leso siku ya campaign ilikuwa free? Ni 5 year loan investment, utalipa king ya parliament. We are one, amani we are one. Na utumishi kwa wote, utu missing CCTV we were watching. Racial insecurity na job opportunity ni kama mti ya kibiriti. Side moja heavy, usiniambie Kenya kuna umaskini, kwani hizi fat fingers zinaibia nane? Maskando ina threaten our survival. Media define leadership, na sura ukiaka front page na improve readership. Ambia wase wa Twitter wa hashtag hii ama hash reality doesn't make a good TT. Commission of inquiry wanakula commission bila kutupa ukweli. Ni kubaya baka kukiwa kuzuri, unashindwa nini mbaya? Machozi ya perpetrator ineza dilute damu ya victim ilimwagika. After all is said and done, all will be said, nothing will be done. You're not my tribe, but you're my blood type. Like doesn't have to take tragedy to know that.
Sheria. Oh. Sheria. Sheria. Fuata. Sheria. Sheria. Oh, oh. Sheria. Yeah, yeah. Fuata. Sheria. 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 Oh, oh. Fuata. Sheria. Sheria.
Yes. Happy Thursday. How you doing, man? The week has come to an end and it's a beautiful Thursday, or rather it has been on my side of town. But I'm also looking out and it looks like it's going to be raining. So I hope you are currently leaving the office. Okay? Na kama utoki, ukaekae hapo juu. Ile mvua itanyesha ni ya kimataifa. How have you been? How's your week been? I was here with you on Monday. I hope you've had a good Tuesday, Wednesday, and today this is Thursday. We are almost here. The weekend is here. I don't know what plans you have for the weekend. But as usual, you know, on this show, we like to just take a deep dive into things. And Thursdays are those days. And today we're going to be looking at a report that was recently released talking about abduction cases in Kenya. But let me tell you, before tufike hapo, you know, I saw something in the papers today that was very interesting. According to a story that was on page 7 of the Daily Nation today, on July 12th last year, a gentleman by the name David Mashiri Kimani, a manager at Equity Bank, was presented to Milimani law courts on accusations of abetting the theft of 1.5 billion from Equity Bank. Okay? Now what happened? Apparently on the 10th of July, Equity Bank's internal control department had detected suspected transactions in the bank salaries account. There were 47 withdrawals from the bank's payroll account, and the funds were quickly transferred to multiple accounts held in other financial institutions. However, those transactions, they lacked corresponding credits, okay? Names of the individuals, entities exchanging funds, the amount and source of the cash, all of those were fictitious. Now, this was the payroll account. So you can imagine Equity has so many employees and they're releasing money. By the time they caught it, 1.5 billion shillings had actually disappeared. Yeah? So on 11th of July 2024, the bank, through its head of security, reported the theft to the Banking Fraud Investigation Unit at the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, the DCI. Now, the reason why Mr. Mashiri is a person of interest is because his credentials had been used to process the transactions totaling 1,545,887,140 shillings and 49 cents. Yeah? Ninyi mnasikia maneno? So, on August 11, 2024, which was a Sunday, Mr. Mashiri was taken from his home by gunmen who are believed to be security agents. He has been missing since last year, August. Sawa. On the same day, you might have come across a clip of police trying to access the home of an old guy uko Madhioya. If you actually came across that video, there was an old man who was being picked up. And according to this report in the Daily Nation, the police had gone to the Mathioya home of Mr. Peter Kimani Machiri, who is the banker's father. So, luckily for them, the raid was captured on CCTV and the footage was leaked online. And Mr. Kimani, who is David Mashiri's father, is a former Muranga member of County Assembly, and he was later released amid public pressure. Now, in October of 2024, DCI detectives identified another suspect, city lawyer Esther Bitutu Kadiki. And according to them, they believe that she facilitated the funneling of all the cash to multiple accounts held by other individuals and companies, including some in which she had a direct interest in. She was summoned for questioning by the banking fraud detectives in October, but never showed up. So on May 5th, which was this week, right? She presented herself to court. She presented herself to the Banking Fraud Investigations Office, and she was promptly arrested and taken to court. She was released on a bond of 30, I think it was a bail actually, of 30 million shillings. So, what is it that the Wakili here is being accused of doing? According to the DCI, an analysis of the bank transactions in accounts owned by Miss B Tutu showed that 38 million was deposited to NCBA and National Bank accounts registered under a company that she co-owns with her husband, and into Kadiki and Co Advocates, an account that she solely owns since she's the sole partner in the law firm. In all those instances, fictitious narrations regarding the actual source of the funds were made in the bank system in order to conceal or disguise the nature of the source, location, disposition, or movement of the funds. Wait. And according to court papers, the DCI is placing Wakili at the center of the scheme where 1.499 billion shillings was lost in from Equity Bank, the payroll account. Ooh. Anyway, I saw this story and I really wonder, kunaendaje bwana? Kunaendaje? How is it that a bank can lose 1.5 billion shillings so quickly? Well, that's what the papers say. And of course, as I said, all these are allegations. They have to be taken to court and charged properly. And we'll get to know the truth of the matter eventually. But that's what it's looking like. So how much do you have in your bank account? Oh, you don't want us to get personal. Okay. Let's get some music then.
Power Radio. Tune in and power up.
Love ain't nothing like in the movies. Fairy tales left me confused, but don't love make you choosy. Stressful, keep putting your best foot forward. Knees locked, cause you're nervous. Are you really deserving? Yawa, 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 Biro keda, jadala, jaona. Imandwara mio herana, osie junior, jadala, jaona. Imandwara mio herana, osie junior. Imandwara mio herana, osie Where did you go? Hidden from all of nobody else will know. Jachunya, beipano ganinga. Ilana, iruno gawia, jomoko beku sehinya. Yawa, 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 ila, ikimuti mami, mopiro wena. Yawa, yawa, ila, ayo jabe tukendo in mara. Jadala, iyo herana, osie ila kanye. Jabada, iyo herana, osie junior. Jadala, jaona, imandwaro iyo herana, osie junior. Jabada, imandwaro iyo herana, osie junior. Herana,
Yes. That is a beautiful voice of Lisa Noah Odur. And in case you don't know who Lisa Noah is, let me tell you something. When she sings it, God tells everyone in heaven to just shut up. It's like, you people keep quiet. Lisa Noah is singing. Yeah. Lisa Noah has a type of voice that aitoi nyoka pangoni, inatoa hadi dragon manze. She's our artist feature of this evening, and Osiep Chunya. What is Osiep Chunya? You guys, bwana, if you know these things, Why don't you tell us? Mutusaidia kuelewa Osiep Jonya. What does that mean? But anyway, that's Lisa Noah Odor bringing us to about 5:15 p.m. I hope your journey home or at the end of your day has been good. Thank you for joining us. And of course, you can always ask people to come and join you on this journey as we do life together. Tuko Salama? Tuko Salama? Let's get song number 2 by our artist feature, Lisa Noah.
Second chances of you, and right now till the end, I know I'll always choose you. Refreshed by your waters, let me sail through. Sweet, passionate man, peaceful mind, and wonder-filled are you. Never knew love was forever till I met you. Now it's for keeps. Need you to know and remember that I've got you and you me. Now it's you and me. Let's get lost in the wonder of what could be. Let's get tempered to weather the storm and come out better. Just you and me. Let's grow together. Now it's for keeps. Need you to know and remember that I've got you and me. 'Cause for me things really aren't the same. 'Cause when I'm with you it feels like I'm breathing again. And like the wind carries wings and the bird needs to sing. You're my home. Let's grow old, yeah. I never knew it was true. I never knew. I never knew. I never knew till you. I never knew it was true, yeah. I never knew till with you. Never knew love it's forever. Oh, it's for keeps. Oh, I need you to know. Now it's for you and me. Yeah. Oh, I never knew love was forever. Yeah. Now it's for you and me. Just remember. It's for keeps. It's for keeps. Now it's for keeps. It's for keeps. It's for keeps.
You know, if someone sang that to me, I am not letting them go anywhere. You want someone for keeps? Ni mimi na wewe hadi kufa. Lisa Noah, beautiful, beautiful, sultry voice. Woo! Okay. That's for keeps. That's song number 2. Let's get song number 3. Hey, you're going to have a good time with Lisa Noah. And let me tell you, if you don't know about her, you could always check her out on social media. And of course, give her that follow. And also find out if she's selling merch or she has some shows you can attend. Please do that, because right here on Power Radio, we are all Kenyan all the time. And we just play it the Kenyan way. Lisa Noah is taking us on a beautiful cruise. When I close my eyes, it looks like I'm seated on a door somewhere on the Indian Ocean. Just I can see the Diani shore from a distance, and the sun is just dropping in the background. That's Lisa Noah, and of course, you have a cold cocktail in your hand. My goodness. Anyway, you can tell already I'm a big fan, eh? So let me stop talking and let's talking more music. Let's do this.
Your kind of music, all day, all night, right here on your only station, Power Radio.
To the words that don't slip out my mouth. Just let me be the girl you always knew you'd give your love to in every kind of way. 'Cause I would wait all day to hear you say, just let me travel in the taste of blissful memories I miss when your kiss is all I know. 'Cause I would wait all day just to hear you say, where you lead me. You don't know how you sent me, spinning around waist deep, head down, eyes closed. I'm dreaming of a better place. And in your arms is where I'd like to stay.
Jahera. And you know what? I think if you understand the Luo, please, nisaidie hapo kwa comments, manze. Like, the songs are so beautiful, but I'm wondering, what is she saying? Because I also want to know what she's saying. Ugh. We could actually, the way things are going here, we can play Lisa Noah the entire show. The way things are going, eh? Anyway, that was song number 3. Now let's get song number 4. As a feature artist, also, as we just gear up for today's conversation, we're talking about abductions in Kenya and the recent report by Missing Voices. Hey, it's going to be a hot topic. And I'd like to hear your thoughts on some of these things. How do you actually deal with the question of police accountability? Because the police seem to be getting away with a lot of things. Is there anything we can do? Let me know in the comment section. I'm looking out for your comments on our YouTube page and also on our social media. Remember, you can let us know your thoughts on the YouTube live chat or on social media at Power Radio at James WaNjeri. We're going to be looking out for that. Just that we can make sure you're part of this experience that we're having. Let's go.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Bruising my shoulders with the weight of the world on me. Still I'll be waiting. Your salvation is a nearing. Arito monitina. Shepherd of my soul, is there resting for the weary and the worrisome? Here in your arms I am secure, and until our redemption comes, Tinga.
You know, the more I talk about Lisa, the more I feel I should just talk less, you know? What a beautiful song. That's Marlo. You know, Lisa Noy is the type of musician who just sings songs that put you in a place, you know, in a nice place where everything is good and everything is fine. And I can see you in the comment section throwing shade at me for my shades. You know what? That's why I'm wearing them. Because I know you people are throwing shade. Mukule yo. This is song number 5 by Lisa Noy. Let's go.
Power Radio. Tune in and power up.
Way. Sawa. Don't say I've not plugged you with anything. I've never, hooked you up. There you go. Listen Now is a cheat code. When you just want nice music to listen to, Listen Now is a person for you. And now, of course, I think earlier in today's show, of course, we had the creatives in the room here. And there's a show coming up on the 10th of May. This is this weekend from 7 p.m. And the tickets are going for 2,500 shillings. And Mimi, according to what I'm reading here, it's voulez-vous. But in case it's not voulez-vous, it's voulez-vous. You see why it's voulez-vous? There you go. This is a musical, and they're calling it a burlesque show. Have you ever been to a burlesque show? I've only seen these things on TV, so this is a perfect opportunity to go for burlesque. And of course, you have to be 16 years and above to attend this. So this will be happening at the Jalaram Theatre, Ring Road, Parklands, on Saturday, 10th May from 7 p.m. So if you'd like to enjoy a bit of burlesque and just to understand what that is about, why don't you just get more details on this event? Voulez-vous. Voulez-vous. It's giving French, eh? Voulez-vous. Okay. Sasa tumetoka kuongea stories za naiba 1.5 billion shillings allegedly. You have to put that word in there in case, hii case inaweza enda huko upate hata it was not them, because this is Kenya. This is Kenya. And because this is Kenya, we gotta recognize Kenya for it is. Now, a few interesting things have been happening this week. Our president, our beloved president, Dr. William Samoei Ruto Kipchirchir, hizo zote ni zake. This guy, Mr. President, he was in Narok, okay, on May 7th, which was Wednesday, yesterday. Now, there has been a problem in Narok because there's a farm called the Cheluget Farm. And of course, in case you don't know who Cheluget is, Isaiah Cheluget was the Embu District Commissioner in the 60s. Early those days of us guys getting independence. And of course, part of the problems we had with some of those district commissioners, because they were able to get a lot of land. And because land is that thing that people will always fight for, there's been a crisis in that area because apparently there's squatters who've come into the land and there's a big issue. There's a lot of beef, okay? So in 1974, Mr. Cheluget acquired 600 acres in Narok, all right? In 2009, 600 people invaded the land and the family now had to move to court. So, of course, this is a burning issue in Narok, so someone has to talk about it. So President Ruto, while speaking yesterday in Narok, says, "We have the Cheluget farm that has caused us troubles for many days. Now, let me tell you about the land. We have called Cheluget, sat down with him, and we have agreed that we'll buy the farm as a government, and those in there will continue living there." Hey, that sounds to me like a president who wants to solve a problem. He wants to solve that problem because, remember, this is a fight and it involves people and it involves land. And this is actually what the president said verbatim. Mimi najua tuko na matatizo mawili. Hawa wabunge na waheshimiwa wenyu wamenieleza. Tuko na shamba hapa ya Cheluget imetuletea matatizo siku mingi. Sasa wacha mimi niwaambie maneno ya shamba ya Cheluget. Tumeita Cheluget. Tumeketi chini na yeye, tumekubaliana hiyo shamba tutanunua kama serikali, alafu tutanunua wale wako pale waendelee na kuishi hapo. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, Cheluget died 8 years ago on June 26th, 2017. So who did the president meet? I am not a madman. Am I a madman? I am not a madman.
Power Radio. Tune in and power up.
I'm not a madman. I am not a madman.
This is Quick Sound. Ukinipanda uwezi shuka, ikitwa uwezi ruka, kutoka iwezekani, hani, kwangu ni kwako ndani, hata ufungwe shuka, wakushuke matuta, na kuone yanga mbali, mimi ndo mwenye mali, tabibu anitibu, jumwalimu hanajibu. The way you smile, you ignite my soul. Nipe your time, your body and soul. Ona majaribu ya usiku, unainama, sina nguvu, mwenzako sina hali. Usiende mbali. Nimeguzwa mahali na kautamu flani, na kama ni wewe ongeza mpaka nilewe. Utulivu wa bahari, kautamu flani, na kama ni wewe ongeza mpaka nilewe.
Zangu zikishuka na kuita una lift my mood. Umenitepa na umekwama kwangu, nikiwa mavitu nipe vitu zangu. Zangu haziwezi shuka, you complete upumbavu wangu. Mama mia tumia mamia zangu. What a sight, I got my eyes on you.
I close my eyes now, akilini nawaza, furaha nitaipata vipi? Meza yangu inahitaji viti. I speak my heart, nimekosewa na my human pride, na nimeona vile love is blind. I pray to God nisi-miss my sign when love comes my way. Tabibu anitibu, jumwalimu hanajibu. The way you smile, you ignite my soul. Nipe your time, your body and soul. Ona majaribu ya usiku, unainama, nasimama, mwenzako sina hali. Usiende mbali. Nimeguzwa mahali na kautamu flani, na kama ni wewe ongeza mpaka nilewe. Utulivu wa bahari, kautamu flani, na kama ni wewe ongeza mpaka nilewe. Falling for the scheme all over again. Thought it was a car, thought it was a plane, but without you it's not the same. Material things just to ease my pain. Falling for the scheme all over again. Thought it was a car, thought it was a plane, but without you it's not the same. Oh lo lo lo, oh lo lo lo. Been thinking there's something missing, but it's you I'm missing. Oh lo 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 lo, oh lo lo lo. Been thinking there's something missing, but it's you I'm missing. Oh lo. ni Aladini, ningemwita kuje jini, akulete kwangu habibi. Hadithi njoo, did you know? Money it comes and goes, full of highs and lows. When you go, I'm alone, so alone. And this house is not a home. Hello, I need you close. Hello, 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 hello. Been thinking there's something missing, but it's you I'm missing. Hello, 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 hello. Been thinking there's something missing, but it's you I'm missing. Material things just to ease my pain, falling for the scheme all over again. Thought it was a car, thought it was a plane. Got it all, but it's still the same. Material things just to ease my pain, falling for the scheme all over again. Thought it was a car, thought it was a plane. Got it all, but it's still the same. Oh, lo, lo, lo. Oh, lo, lo, lo. Been thinking there's something missing, but it's you I'm missing. Oh, lo, 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 lo. Oh, lo, lo, lo. Been thinking there's something missing, but it's you I'm missing. Oh, lo.
What's it really coming in with Olo? It's about 5:45 p.m. now. By the way, you're in the middle of a sentence and then you just bite yourself. Apparently, that means that someone somewhere is talking about you if you bite yourself. And you know one thing I always wonder? Why is it that it can't be that someone is talking about you, then you just get a random M-Pesa? You know? Because then you think it's a random M-Pesa. But then a few days you're in court because someone sent you money and you refused to send it back and it was a mistake. But you are saying, no, ilikuwa baraka. Just thinking. Now, there was a report that was launched yesterday. Actually, I believe this week. And this report is titled Brutal Policing. And it's a conversation about police accountability. And I'm going to be going through this report with you because it's a report done by the Missing Voices. And this is the 2024 annual report looking at what was the state of policing in Kenya in 2024. And there's some very, very interesting findings that are being made in this report. For instance, did you know that in 2019, we had only 38 enforced disappearances, but we had 107 extrajudicial killings in Kenya in 2019. In 2020, we only had 10 enforced disappearances, okay? And 157 enforced extrajudicial killings. So which means that the disappearances reduced by 74%, but the killings increased by 47%. In 2021, the enforced disappearances, and basically by enforced disappearances, we're saying that the police came and took someone and that person has disappeared. But you know it's the police who took them. In 2021, the cases increased from 10 to 32. It was a 220% increase, while there were 30 more extrajudicial killings, taking it at 187, which was a 19% increase. In 2022, enforced disappearances dropped by 31% to 22, and extrajudicial killings dropped by 130, which was a 30% drop. Okay? In 2023, enforced disappearances dropped further to 10, which was a 55% drop, and extrajudicial killings dropped by 9% to 118. But here's a shocker, guys, because in 2024, we had the highest number of enforced disappearances since they started tracking, because 55 people disappeared. And on extrajudicial killings, 104 people were killed by the police in Kenya. We're talking about the state of police reform and police accountability. Are Kenya's police accountable? And how do we actually deal with this matter. This is an annual report by missing persons. You can actually find this report online. You just need to Google and the report will come through. So let's look at this and let's discuss this matter and eventually answer the question, how do we actually address questions of police accountability? Of course, this is also the same week where some police officers were supposed to take plea in the case of Baby Pendo and others who had died during those demonstrations in Kisumu. Hey, what did the DPP say? We've dropped charges against senior officers. So the only guys who are being put to task are the junior officers. That's Kenya for you. But you know what? Let the record reflect, because one day we're going to do something about the record. But let's start it off by saying that Article 37 of the Constitution decrees that every person has the right, peaceably and unarmed, to assemble, to demonstrate, to picket, and to present petitions to public authorities. That is our starting point. Let's get some music, and then when we come back, we are looking at this missing voices report. How do you propose we deal with police accountability? How do we ensure that the police are not getting away with enforced disappearances and extrajudicial killings?
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Kutoka alo nilikutana naye Kilimani, Nairobi 2015. Kibaridi cha asubuhi, kijua fani so kikali saa 5. Nairobi 2015. Nikamchagua yeye katikati ya wenzake 5. Nikamuomba kaniomba namba, moyoni Mungu nikampa 1. She's my number 1. Nikamuomba kaniomba namba, moyoni Mungu nikampa 1. Now she's my number 1. Yani namaanisha kwamba ndo tushawana. Tulipatana Bongo, Mikocheni, kwa zangu bichi nalo upepo wa bahari. Alinipita kama meli, anayumba yumba akidondosa kishenzi. Mikocheni, kamfuata utadhani zombie. Habari gani mbona uko lonely? Jina ni gani? Akasema Zari. Nikamwambia aje, kamwambia kwangu ni kwake. Nimshike wapi ndio aje? Taka moyo wangu we wake. Watangoja sana wakidhania tutachana, mina yeye tumeshaivana, na ichapo siku na mchana. Yani namaanisha kwamba ndio tushawana. Na yeye sami tunaye tushawana. Na yeye sami tunaye tushawana.
Home me lost so dope, me far away. Mojo ya me lovers, if you like cocaine. Culosa, que me trabaje. You're like the fit my shoe, oh my Cinderella. Kunana ni kwa miniku maya dole. Kitendo kinazungumza kwa satize. The way that you moving normally causing obey. I'm moving astray because of your way. I beg you give me one poster, that's in my coaster to redeem and days. Cause if I give you one shot, you go really want touch, you go really want pace. Lamborghini Land Cruiser, for Umba the way. I return up as Zeus, give you times two, you go steady confess. Say, take me away, away, away. Take me away, away, away. Take me away, away, away. Take me away, take me away.
The way that you're moving on my lead, you're causing go bad. I'm moving astray because of your way.
Kuna nani kwa miniku maya dole. Kitendo kinazungumza kwa satize. The way that you moving normally causing obey. I'm moving astray because of your way. I beg you give me one poster, that's in my coaster to redeem and days. Cause if I give you one shot, you go really want touch, you go really want pace. Lamborghini Land Cruiser, for Umba the way. I return up as Zeus, give you times two, you go steady confess. Take me away, away, away. Take me away, away, away. Take me away, away, away. Take me away, take me away.
Yes, that of course is the unmistakable voice of Bien Baraza, formerly of Sauti Soul, together with DJ Obi and Ayanfe with Take Me Away. And you know what? Someone who did not want to be taken away are the Kenyans who've died in 2023 and 2024 under President Ruto's regime. Because according to the report by Missing Voices, 159 people died and 128 were, enforced disappearances that happened in 2023 and in 2024, in the period which we've had what we're calling this government. We can't call it new anymore. And surprisingly, when you look at the data numbers, for instance, in 2024, majority of those who had been disappeared were male, with men taking up 82% of those who had disappeared, and females had 16%. There was 2% who were unidentified. And this could be due to one reason or the other, maybe even the state of the body as at the time the body has been recovered. But let's talk about this. 45 of the incidents of enforced disappearance reported during the year were male, 9 were female, while gender of 1 was not indicated. During 2023, all incidents of enforced disappearance were men. And according to the report, this implies that even though men continue to be more vulnerable to be victims of enforced disappearance, women too face a resurging danger of being victimized. And of course, this could have resulted from the fact that the Gen Z and millennial protests, which were the main victims of enforced disappearance during the year, saw unusually very high number of young women exercise their constitutional rights to picket and protest. So basically what they're saying here is that ordinarily, men are the ones who are the victims of this. But the Gen Z protests that we had over the finance bill, part of what that showed is that women, and this has always happened, I don't even know whether this is news, but Kenya's women have always been at the forefront of fighting against impunity. Oh my goodness, let me tell you, there's no one who hates impunity more than a Kenyan woman. A Kenyan woman will burn the house down if it means she's dealing with your impunity. You know, we are a society that does not like to be treated like slaves. A society that does not like to see injustice being handed out. And let me tell you something. Did women turn up for the protest or what? I was there. There were women. As far as the eye could see, women have always been at the forefront of championing for a better country. And if you actually think even of the most consequential moments in this nation, even if you're talking about the recent past maybe in the last 10 years or so, oh my God, women have been there. Do you know if it wasn't for women, we'd still be having stupid people undressing women in town just because they don't like how they're dressing? You remember My Dress, My Choice? It was a turning point for this country. And today, we have the fruits of that protest because people are able to dress as they feel, and no one has the right to actually come and attempt to strip you or to remove your clothes. So, kudos to women. But of course, this has also meant that women have now also begun to bear the brunt of, the boot of the police, the brunt of impunity by the police, because they are now being put together with the men. And we've lost several. There have been a few disappearances. There have been a few extrajudicial killings of women, which is basically unheard of. It doesn't actually happen. Men are the ones who are always taken out when you have this. So let's talk about the enforced disappearance by age, okay? 23 of the documented victims of enforced disappearance during the year were adults. 21 were youth, while 2 were minors. 9 victims, one did not have details available to classify them by age. And so according to those figures, youth and adults were the most affected by incidents of enforced disappearance during the year, though minors were not completely free from danger. Guys, we need to open our eyes to this. We need to make more noise about this. Who is disappearing children? I remember the height of the Gen Z protest, and we were in court, and children will be brought to be charged with being drunk and disorderly. Can you believe that? Children. And I remember in one case, we had children fainting in court. We had to get water for... Oh, it was horrible. The Kenyan state needs to stop this thing it's doing. Because, it's not right. It's not right. So, let's look at the age group. What ages are being targeted in these enforced disappearances? So, majority of them are between the ages of 19 to 34, okay? So 18 of documented victims of enforced disappearance were between 19 to 34. In 2023, there were only 5. So 5 were adults of 35 to 50 years, while 3 were above 50 years. There were 2 victims who are of the ages 0 to 18 years old, compared to 1 in 2023. And details of ages of 27 victims of enforced disappearances, compared to 4 in 2023, could not be classified by age, because these details were not available for documentation during the data collection process. So a lot of youth are being targeted and a lot of young people are being disappeared. But let's look at the number of enforced disappearances by country. Who do you think is taking the cake? Of course, it's Nairobi. Nairobi is leading at number 1 with the highest numbers. But I'd like to let you know which other counties we should be looking out to, because young people have been disappearing in these other counties. Just open our eyes that this is a national problem. It's a problem we're dealing with all over the country. But for now, let's get some music and when we come back, continue to talk about this report by missing voices. We need to open our eyes to the fact that young people are disappearing, and we're also still dealing with the questions of extrajudicial killings in Kenya, which must stop, and we have to say it must stop.
Power Radio. Tune in and power up.
This is Hendrik Sam.
Who knew that I'd be standing right here with you? Who knew
that I'd be doing this life with you? Who knew?
Cause we are complicated kama hesabu, maswali mengi bila jawabu. I be thinking and I got no clue. I'm trying to see it from your point of view.
And when the world around me don't make sense, you put your hands around me like a necklace. I put nobody over you. I give you me, you give me all of you.
I choose you. I don't ever wanna lose you. Can't imagine if you walk away. Don't ever walk away. Don't walk away, my love.
And I choose you. I don't ever wanna lose you. Can't imagine if you walk away. Don't ever walk away. Don't walk away, my love.
Time on the clock is ticking and turning. If you got it on lock, then we don't got a reason to waste our time. No more, we gotta do this for life, for sure.
Cause you and me, we want this life. You're the reason why I shine so bright. Oh baby, you're the reason why I don't wanna be alone
Now
tonight.
that I go around and know that is love. I know I give it every single thing I got. I choose you. I don't ever wanna lose you. Can't imagine if you walk away. Don't ever walk away. Don't walk away, my love.
And I choose you. I don't ever wanna lose you. Can't imagine if you walk away. Don't ever walk away. Don't walk away, my love.
I choose you. I don't ever wanna lose you. Can't imagine if you walk away. Don't ever walk away. Don't walk away, my love.
And I choose you. I don't ever wanna lose you. Can't imagine if you walk away. Don't ever walk away. Don't walk away, my love.
Mungu nisamehe, ilikuwa niingie church kesho, nikajipata kwa fomu ya kamnyweso. Saibashi imegeuka jam session, niko laki sina fiance, naweza rudi home any day. Na hii bashi na madenge, na wengi wao tu ni malele. Jitete, sijali, kantalala nje leo sijali. Ni lazima niongeze makali, junibasha mtu leo pahali. So sijali, kantalala nje leo sijali. Ni lazima niongeze makali, junibasha mtu leo pahali. So sijali, tupige sherehe hadi kesho. Wakulewa wacha tulewe, zikiisha tuongezewe. Hadi kesho, tupige sherehe hadi kesho.
wacha tuongezewe hadi kesho. Hey, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Mashashola kwa hewa na mangeus wamebeba, wazuri wa Kisauni wamedunga madera. Leo ni kama gera, tuni lazima nitadadia dadia. Unajua kwangu sherehe ni sheria, kuna vile niko juu ya dunia. Cloud9 ukizima nilipukia.
Sijali, kantalala inje leo sijali, ni lazima niongeze makali, tunibasha mtu leo pahali. So sijali, sijali, kantalala inje leo sijali, ni lazima niongeze makali, tunibasha mtu leo pahali. So sijali, no.
That's what Tendawili with Kesho. And let me tell you, if you're those people who, you know, someone is going to church na unakuja na plan ya drinks hapo, just know your thunder is doing press ups. Ile radi itakuchapa hata utaamini. You're not going to believe it. We're talking about the Missing Voices report that was just launched recently. And if you look at the counties in Kenya, the counties that have one enforced disappearance cases, you have Tana River with one, Migori with one, Mandera with one, and Embu with one. After that, you have Murang'a, Mombasa, Isiolo, and Garissa with 2 enforced disappearance cases each. Nakuru comes in with 3. Then Machakos has 4. Kiambu has 4. Kajiado has 6. Then there is an unknown which has 8 people. And of course, this probably means that they could not ascertain the county. Maybe ulichukuliwa county kapelekwa ingine. You know, these things always happen. And of course, Nairobi is leading with 18 cases of enforced disappearance in 2024. Now, why are people missing? What is actually causing people to go missing? You know, sometimes you hear someone has been taken by the police, they can't be found anymore. So why is this happening? Of course, we know in 2024, Gen Z protests were a big thing, okay? Now, if you look at some of the attempts people have made, there are habeas corpus applications that had been filed in court to have the accused presented in court alive or dead, and many were generally ignored. 4 incidents were related to anti-terror responses. So in 2023, we had 5 cases of people being taken by police because of anti-terror responses. In 2024, there were 4. 3 cases resulted from anti-crime operations, while 2 were through unknown operations compared to 3 in 2023. And so according to the statistics, the government and the security agents seem to have adopted enforced disappearances as a preferred way of dealing with political dissent and infringing on the rights of Kenyans. That is unacceptable. No. It is worth noting that all the reported incidents of enforced disappearances involve some form of abduction, even for other operations which are not directly linked to anti-government protests. Okay? So in 2024, when we talk about the enforced disappearances in 2024, 32 were as a result of the riots, 3 were for anti-crime, 4 were for anti-terror operations, and 16 were unclear. And just this week on Monday, I talked to us about a case in I think it was Machakos, where someone witnessed their friend being killed by police and thrown into a river. Then he was also disappeared, and the next time he was found, he was in the same river, having been strangled and killed. Guys, we need to say something about this, because we are losing people to enforced disappearances, to extrajudicial killings, and this is unacceptable. It is unacceptable, completely unacceptable. Now, imagine this. 31 out of the documented incidences of enforced disappearances, there are no ongoing investigations or court processes. Can you imagine that? The police are not even making an attempt to try and find these people. 4 cases in each case are under investigations and in court respectively. One of those cases was reported to the police. Now, the fate of the status of 15 cases is unknown, implying that perhaps both the security agencies and victims of enforced disappearances could be reluctant to pursue the cases further. So, who is the main suspect in these enforced disappearances? According to this report, 45 of the incidents of enforced disappearance were suspected to have been perpetrated by police officers against 4 from the anti-terror police unit. 6 of the incidents could not be attributed to any specific security arm. And you'll remember that time the Inspector General of Police comes to say, these people are being taken, but they're not being taken by the police. You remember? Then kidogo, mtukufu rais anakuja anasema nini? He has disbanded that group of police officers that has been taking people. So it seems there are some units in the police that are operating outside even of the authority of the Inspector General of Police. And this is very, very worrying. Now, it is concerning as well that most of the incidences of enforced disappearances were done in the full glare of the public, including media, by hooded men in plain clothes. Some of the vehicles did not have local number plates, and this made it difficult to determine with absolute accuracy the identity of the security officers responsible for the series of enforced disappearances in the country. Questions have also been raised by a section of the citizens on whether all the hooded and uniformed men were security officers from the National Police Service, other specialized illegal security organs, or criminals who infiltrated the protests. In 2023, 5 police officers and 5 anti-terror police unit officers were linked to incidents of enforced disappearance. And of course, now we've discovered through the BBC show, through the BBC documentary rather, that one of the people who was shooting Gen Zs in parliament was actually a member of the Kenyan military. Guys, of the enforced disappearance cases in 2024, 82% of them have been linked to police officers. 7% have been linked to the anti-terror police unit, and 11% remain unknown. That is enforced disappearances. Keep it here because when we come back, we're going to be talking about extrajudicial killings. And what is an extrajudicial killing? An extrajudicial killing occurs when a security officer takes the life of a suspect without presenting them to court for them to answer to the charges for the crimes they're suspected of having committed. So basically, it's to become judge, jury, and executioner. The police look at you and they decide whether you're going to live or die. Yet, there is actually a process to take you to court for you to answer to the charges. Guys, the pressure is worsening.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
My angel in disguise, sent from heaven just to give my broken heart another chance. When ni malaika wangu, every single time you are away, my heart forgets just how to be. And maybe I should let you know, even if the earth should fly away, I'd find a way to you. Maybe I should let you know. Every single night I ask the Lord to keep you safe for me. The moonlight in the dark, shining brighter than the brightest star will ever see. Malaika nakupenda, na kila saa you're far away, my heart forgets just how to be. And maybe I should let you know that even if the earth should fly away, I'd find a way. And maybe I should let you know, yeah. Every single night I ask the Lord to keep you safe for me. Maybe I should let you know that even if the earth should fly away, I'll find a way to you. Muda unasonga ila roho yangu wewe bado nazoza. Vitu tumeona mimi nawe haziwezi pimika. Oh mama samilima imanungu nitimo na ukanyalo pime mbeleji osikuchunya yoyo. Sema tuende kwa neno lako mimi mabusu. Sema tuende, chagua jiji tutafika mimi nawe. Baba mimi nawe Zanzibari kwenye maji wa bahari, tule wali wa mnazi tunywe sarubati. Oh mama mama yo yara kamba wange dongo chino nega Wajueni
Yes, wajueni wewe. And of course you're trying to figure out ni nani anaua wa Kenya? Ni nani? Because it seems like in 2024, the Kenyan government's position was that for security agencies, they decided to institutionalize extrajudicial killings as a model for dealing with protests. And the model going forward is anyone who tries to protest, tunapiga risasi na tunaua. Okay? Now, let's talk about 2024 in Kenya in terms of extrajudicial killings. And you said extrajudicial killings is basically where the police officer has arrested you for whatever reason, but they decide, I don't have time to take you to court. That thing is not going to work for us. And they end up shooting you. Now, in January 2024, even before the Gen Z protests, 7 people lost their lives to extrajudicial killings. 8 people in February, 5 in March, 9 in April, 7 in May. Then suddenly, in June, when we had the protest, 38 Kenyans died as a result of extrajudicial killings by security forces. The next month in July, they continued the trend with 11 people dying. 9 died in August, 3 in September, 3 in October, 2 in November, and 2 in December. The Kenyan government had officially decided to adopt shoot to kill as a form of dealing with protesters. Of those who died, of the 95 victims of extrajudicial killings in 2024, 95 of them were men, forming 91% of those who died, and 9 of them were women, forming 9%. And of course, when you look at the age, the youth are the highest because 76% of those who died were youth. 17.3% were adults, people you'd consider to be outside of the youth bracket, with unfortunately minors being 6.7%. 7 minors lost their lives. We can even break these numbers even further because 0 to 17 years, 7 people died, aged 0 to 17 years, died at the hands of security forces. 18 to 34, we had 31 people dying. 35 to 50 had 8 people dying. 51 plus years had 0 people dying. Okay? That gives you the story of how people were being killed. Now let's look at the numbers. Extrajudicial killings by counties. Okay? Bomet had 2 extrajudicial killings. Elgeyo Marakwet also had 2. Homa Bay, Kilifi, Kitui, and Laikipia, Narok, Nyeri, Siaya, and West Pokot had 1 case of extrajudicial killings each. Kajiado came in with 6, Kakamega 5, Kiambu had 9, Kirinyaga, Kisumu, Machakos had 2 each. Then after that, Makueni had 4 people dying, Migori had 6, Mombasa had 3, Nairobi had the highest at 38, Nakuru had 5. Trans Nzoia, Turkana had 3 people each together with Mombasa, then Uasin Gishu had 4 people, bringing us to 104 people. Guys, I know this is not a good story to hear, but we have to speak the truth about what's happening in our country. So how are people dying? Now, many of the victims were through police shootings. Okay? So, we had 5 who died in police custody, which means these are people who were taken by the police and they died in police custody or within the cells. 3 were found dead. 2 were murdered. 90 were shot by the police. To date, there is no single police officer who has been held accountable for shooting Gen Zs on the streets. 4 lost their lives as a result of tear gas canisters exploding. Okay? Now, police are always doing these things we call operation. When you kisikia kuna operation, it means the police are just coming to make lives of citizens difficult. Now, according to this report by Missing Voices, 51 of the extrajudicial killings happened as a result of anti-crime operations, 35 by anti-riot operations, 5 by altercation with the police, and 1 was a suspected gender-based violence case. 12 victims died under unclear circumstances from police responses to crime and protests. Now, let's talk about accountability because there's this mongrel called IPOA. IPOA is the Independent Police Oversight Authority, Independent Policing Oversight Authority. And these are the guys who will carry investigations when you have a case against the police. Sip some water, because when we come back, you're not going to like what you'll hear.
Power Radio. Tune in. Power up.
Lando kwaro, abebe wangelero kwaro, iromo dendo ya wamayo, iromo pako ya wamayo, imi adhi ongora, ya wanimi ya la ongora, tombo girungu nyocho luisa, tomano kumarungu nyocho luisa, umine ukinyo, wachilavu we masando ya kama, oke ukara chonyo, ni wachilavu miya mudo kama, umina chibela, wachilavu we masando ya kama, oke ukara chonyo, ni wachilavu miya yoro mudo kama. Original Dangla style, yeah, East African time. Na wakaribisha ndani ya kodong, usikute vitu bila kondom, kuna champagne for the pain. Top player, best in the game. Kelume, dance, ongeza mavitu na makudade. Hakuna masanse, kuna masensi, kukatana na kukata maji. Ukialikwa kwa wanati, lazima makonking kong jaba ranking.
Drinks on the house, mazadi wamefika, watoto wenye class vile wanachachisha na tukilanteki vile kuna badilika, good vibration na kuna kasirika. Kina mina wamewasha kingdom, samina mina wanawaka na kibong. Madoba za kodong clan wana sing along, bila thong renderong kwa machom tuko zone. Big tune, big sound tunafinya kama sembe, mix ya dance solo hangla mulembe. Ngoma tamu sana zinacheza kama stenje, tuko disco tumepull up tuko genje, yeah.
Type on the kiss, reggae music, sweet dancehall music. Please don't stop the vibes. Please don't stop the good vibes. Yeah. Roll it out now, VJ Sparks Selector. Please don't stop the vibes. Please don't stop the good vibes. Yeah. The good vibes. Yeah. We not stick with the program. This time can we go for the home run? Full time realize we be on one. With the kicks and the snare and the sound. Yo. Musical evolution. Fool around with a whole heap of fusion. Free license right on the groove. Out with the old, in with the new one. Yo. Reggae music for the nation. Dance all taking over intimidation. Come on, Imeshi Kanale, Choir Station. Full of good vibes for the next generation. Selector. Please don't stop the vibes. Please don't stop the good vibes, yeah. The good vibes, yeah. Mr. Selector, please don't stop the vibes. Please don't stop the good vibes, yeah. The good vibes, yeah. Turn it up a little louder. Me want hear the bass line a bit, Mr. DJ. The love child taking over. Number one pan the chat, make you put it on replay. Universal, I miss it. Like the chords and the beat, give me harmony. Everybody grab somebody, dance with me. When it hits, no bass in the melody. Yo, reggae music for the nation. Dance all taking over, intimidation. Come on, image she canale, when your station. Full of good vibes for the next generation. Mr. Selector, please don't stop the vibes. Please don't stop the good vibes, yeah. The good vibes, yeah. Mr. Selector, please don't stop the vibes. Please don't stop the good vibes, yeah. The good vibes, yeah. We not stick with the program. This time can we go for the home run? Full time realize we be on one. With the kicks and the snare and the sound, yo. Musical evolution. Fool around with a whole heap of fusion. Free license right on the groove and out with the old, in with the new one. Yo, reggae music for the nation. Dance all taking over, intimidation. Come on, image she canale, when your station. Full of good vibes for the next generation. Mr. Selector, please don't stop the vibes. Please don't stop the good vibes, yeah. The good vibes, yeah. Mr. Selector, please don't stop the vibes. Please don't stop the good vibes, yeah. The good vibes, yeah.
Yeah, man, Mr. Selector, you wanna give me the good vibes? Of course, it's not that day. Kama unataka hiyo story ungoje kesho. Flozy is here just tempting us. Remember, Flozy has a show here tomorrow from 4 p.m. We call it the ITEL Groove. Yeah, man. I and I. Okay. We're talking about the status of extrajudicial killing cases in Kenya. Now, 43 cases have been reported to IPOA, and 4 suspects have been arrested. 1 police officer has been arraigned in court, while no cases are ongoing for 50 other incidents. Okay? Now, where police officers have been suspected of extrajudicial killings, the security unit alleged responsible for the incidences of extrajudicial killings has not been clear. However, generally, if you look at the numbers, the Kenya Police Reservists were responsible for 1% of the deaths. The National Police Service was responsible for 89% of the deaths, and 10% were unclear. And you'll remember there's been a claim that there are people who are being brought from neighboring nations to masquerade as police officers, and then they end up shooting and killing Gen Zs and killing young people. And I don't think those are things we should just say and set aside, because those are very legitimate concerns. Who is this who is killing young people, and why are they not being held to account? So for IPOA, imagine only one person ako kotini bwana. IPOA, ai bwana, amfanyi poa bwana. You have to do better. IPOA has to do better in actually bringing these people to justice, and to ensure that the families get justice. And I've dealt with IPOA sometimes, and you almost feel like they're afraid of even investigating these cases. If you look at that report, you'll also run into the story of activist Bob Njagi. Remember, Bob Njagi was detained. He was taken for 32 days. He was tortured for 32 days. You can actually find the story of Bob Njagi in there. And also, you can read the story of Boniface Ogutu Akach, who had been taken all the way in the what we call the former Nyanza province in Kisumu. And he was also a victim of torture while there. There is Duncan Chalo Musimi, and they're going to read their names because you know what? Let the record reflect. Duncan Chalo Musimi says, I have never thought of being a human rights activist, but this incident has initiated me into the world of human rights. I have witnessed how human rights organizations support families of people like us who call on their doorsteps for help. So, These are the words of Duncan Chalo Musimi, who's the brother to Justice Mutua Musimi, one of them Lolongo 3. And you'll remember them Lolongo 3 were also killed. They were disappeared mysteriously in Lolongo, and then they were found dead. So unfair. Then you also come across the story of Penina Mweni. Penina Mweni asked the question, did my son deserve death from 9 police bullets? To understand the feeling even that people have, Penina Mweni has this to say, every time I come across a police officer, I cover my face and walk past them fast. I still cannot take it from my mind that they pumped 9 bullets into Scott's body. What wrong did my son do to the police to warrant such a cruel death? Scott was 29 years old when he was shot 9 times and was killed by the police. Alice Wamboi, her story, she says that her son disappeared with no trace, but she won't stop the search. She says, every time I hear footsteps outside the house, my heart leaps, thinking it's my Peter, but the door never opens. I'm terrified I'll never see my boy again. How does a mother live without knowing where her child is? And in this case of Alice Wamboi, Peter Macharia was 27 years old when he disappeared. Okay? And she was told that Peter will be taken to Kenyatta National Hospital with a gunshot wound. They said he was later discharged. Since then, she never heard from him or of him. He didn't come home on June 25th, 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, who will hold the police of Kenya accountable? Who's going to do it? Because all these are missing voices and they're crying out to us, even from beyond the grave. One of the things as well that has been interesting to see has been seeing members of these families, the mothers, the brothers, the sisters, the fathers, who, because of what their children have gone through, they actually have decided to lend their voices to the struggle for children of other people. You can find all this in that report. And of course, you will remember that when we had the, when you had the Gen Z issues and the protests that were happening there, before we actually got to those protests, there was a lady by the name of Bena Buluma, affectionately known as Mama Victor. Now, Mama Victor was a courageous human rights defender who had left a mark on the hearts of people and the human rights movement. She was in her house in Mathare community where she was swept away by floods that had been caused by heavy rains, and her body was found on 24th April 2024 by human rights defenders led by the social justice movement leaders who were searching for her body and those of other activists. She died alongside 2 of her grandchildren. Imagine that. She was fighting for human rights and lending her voice to the struggle for a better Kenya. Then what happens? Because the system let her down, together with her grandchildren, they were the victims of flooding that occurred in parts of Mathare. And you know what, Mama Victor? We honor you and we say your name.
Power Radio. Tune in and power up.
soka no Iraigua ta kuteba Yo no jigueru Iraigua ta kuteba Yo no jigueru
If you let me sing for you, darling, darling, I will sing your favorite song, because I'm feeling lucky to have you dance along. Oh love, darling, darling, I will sing your favorite song, because I'm feeling lucky to have you dance along to your favorite song, baby. Promise kuwanita kuenzi. Baby time imefika for 20 and I can see you back to my senses. So won't you let me sing for you? Darling, darling, I will sing your favorite song, because I'm feeling lucky to have you dance along. Oh love, darling, darling, I will sing your favorite song, because I'm feeling lucky to have you dance along to your favorite song, baby. Your favorite song, to your favorite song, my love. Your favorite song, oh yeah, yeah. To your favorite song, oh yeah, yeah. Your favorite song, to your favorite song, my love. Your favorite song, oh yeah, yeah. To your favorite song. You're my favorite song. You're my favorite song. You're my favorite song, my love. You're my favorite song, yeah. And I'm feeling lucky, so damn lucky.
know what? You probably want to be someone's favorite song, and I hope you are. We're almost at the top of the hour. It's about 6:50 now. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, it's raining. Nairobi is raining. I hope you are indoors. Manze, this city, it just starts drizzling. And before you know it, it's Noah all over. And we are all banging at the door of the ark. Let me in. Let me in. Wait. Now, unajua, by the animals in Noah's ark went in alphabetically. So imagine the sound the zebra was making as it felt the first drops of rain. Hey, you know what? Thank you for joining me on this arc. We have been over these choppy waters of police accountability. And you know, guys, it always seems like the police are getting away with these things. But I always say, we must never stop fighting for a better country. Because as 2024 has shown us, you are not too far from being affected by the things that are happening. You think you're safe? You cannot outmoney bad governance. And that's the thing I am always telling people. You cannot earn enough money to the extent that now bad governance does not affect you. It will come to your doorstep. It will find you where you are. And so the encouragement out here, guys, is this. You know what? You and I have a responsibility to ensure that we demand for a better country for everybody. And because it's raining, let me give you a nice song as you just settle into that rain. And my goodness, if you're home, you're watching this from home, you better grab that mug of coffee or tea or hot chocolate na ufunike blanketi because wale tuko nje tunapambana. See what we have to go through just to bring you this show? Guys, let's go.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Warembo ni wengi ila nawalenga, ndio maana usiku siku hizi nalala mapema. Hawataniteka, heri tu ninyonge na nilale juu sitakucheza. Nami nimekiri yetu sio siri, ni wewe tu na mimi. Niamini, loving you is easy. Wacha wakupinga watupinge. Umenibeba, asante kwa kunipenda hivi unavyonipenda. Umenibeba, asante kwa kunipenda hivi unavyonipenda.
Kusema na shanga si kawaida. Won't be quick to give my love if you won't either. Fever umedeliver, safari ya mapenzi haina kufika. Nimekiri, loving you is easy. Wacha wakupinga watupinge. Umenibeba, asante kwa kunipenda hivi unavyonipenda. Umenibeba, asante kwa kunipenda hivi unavyonipenda.
Baby, kakanye only see you. Nimeweka pazia machoni. I only see you. Umeniweka juu, umenibeba, umenibeba. Asante kwa kunipenda, hivi unavyonipenda. Umenibeba, umenibeba. Asante kwa kunipenda, hivi unavyonipenda.
Simamisha hiyo wewe bwana. Hey, hii maisha imefanya nini? Ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness. You know what? It's been such a lovely show, such a lovely time hanging out with you. I hope you're safe wherever you are. Please be warm. This is that season where you start coughing and we look at you funny. So please be warm wherever you are. Take care of yourself. And just a big shout out to all the organizations that actually put this report together, the Missing Voices report. I can see here partners, Amnesty International, Kituo cha Sheria, Muslims for Human Rights, Haki Africa, Kenya Human Rights Commission, Peace Brigades International, Independent Medical Legal Unit, IMLU, Katiba Institute, International Commission of Jurists, Defenders Coalition, Human Rights Watch, International Justice Mission, IJM, Protection International Kenya, Social Justice Center Working Group, and Heinrich Ball Stiftung, Nairobi. So we just want to thank all of you for putting this together, because you have ensured that the voices of those who have been on the receiving end of police brutality and police actions that is illegal and unconstitutional, you have ensured that those voices do not just dim into the darkness, but you've amplified them. And you know what I always say? I don't know who listens to this show, but I know someone listens to this show, and one day they'll be in a position to do something about these things that we're talking about. So until then, we keep talking, we keep marching, we keep shouting, we keep writing, we keep taking photos, we keep drawing, we keep broadcasting, because one day we'll win. So have a lovely weekend.
Power Radio. Tune in and power up.
Steady rocking on the midnight train. Steady rocking on the midnight train. Oh Lord, steady rocking on the midnight train. To Zion, to Zion. Hii maisha ni safari, tunapita kama moshi, na kabla tuzame mchangani kuna kushinda na kufeli. Oh, inabidi ujijue tofauti ya mwalimu na mwanafunzi ni ujuzi na ujuaji. Oh, it's unbelievable that we make it this far. Undeniable, we see the promised land from afar, and it's so beautiful. No, they can't touch the fire, and you know it's not in vain. Steady tripping through the pain. Oh, steady
promised land from afar. So beautiful, they gon' know who we are. They keep on walking in the rain. Good blessings in the pain. Steady rocking on the midnight train. Steady, ready, steady rocking on the midnight train. Oh Lord, steady rocking on the midnight train. To Zion, to Zion, to Zion. It's on our road to Zion. Nothing will ever deny us. Whatever it takes, keep on rocking. Whatever it takes, keep on moving. To Zion, to Zion, to Zion. Yeah, 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 yeah. Rocking on the midnight train. Steady rocking on the midnight train. Oh Lord, steady rocking on the midnight train. To Zion, to Zion, to Zion, to Zion. Steady rocking on the midnight train. Steady rocking on the midnight train. Oh Lord, steady rocking on the midnight train. To Zion, to Zion.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.